Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the newest release for the 2024 Collectors Club. His name's Heath. To start with, I am very disappointed in how this box came. He was shipped from his box, literally right from the warehouse to our house. Nothing but this box. There was even a little dent. Thankfully he arrived safe. There's a tiny dent in the box and then up there. And so I did already take him out slightly to see and make sure he was okay. But all he came in was this little paper that wasn't actually even puffed up. It's still closed. So it's not even really protecting him at all. And then so I'm going to take him out. This is just about how he was taken out of the box. So you literally just unfold the paper. So it was not protected at all. And so this is he's on the Ophelia mold, I believe. And so the first thing I noticed, I did rip that by accident trying to get his head out. But the first thing I noticed was when I opened him was obviously this. So up here, his ears were actually starting to try and peek out of the tops. You can't really see it, but the paper is getting wore down, and I'm guessing it was from where he was jostled around when they were shipping him. And so thankfully his ears don't have any major rubs that I can tell from now, but he does have a small one and some very small holes in his plastic from his ears actually. And then I have not looked at his tail. I am praying his tail is still intact because I do not actually plan on keeping him. I do not conga the Ophelia mold because he is too big for my small room. So we're gonna hope his tail is all the way intact. But so far I do have to say he is very cute, but he is just not something I like and want to keep. So that tape is also easily rippable, which is not a good sign at all. And kind of disappointing, but it's okay. So it looks like his tail is 100% fine. They did actually not even close the bag all the way. Just put that together. So his tail was kind of sticking out. Thankfully, I do not believe it has any rubs. But that is kind of disappointing. A lot. Considering the other releases that they release for anything else other than the clubs is packaged and sent to people much better than, sadly, the Collectors Club. So this is my first time joining the club, so this is very disappointing, I will say. So now that I've taken them out, I got the lighter variant because we have been seeing there is some lighter and some darker, and overall he is pretty good, thankfully. He does have some, it doesn't quite reach all the way to his mane, but that's okay. But he does, however, have a flaw on his face right there. And I do not want to rub on that, but that is very disappointing. Because these models are way too expensive to have flaws. Straight from Breyer. Thankfully he's a roan, so we can play it off like it was supposed to be there. But let's hope it doesn't devalue him at all. He is very cute though. And then his tail is a bit oversprayed. But that is also okay. Still disappointing, but okay. And then he does have the Collectors Club of 2024 on his stomach, the stamp. And obviously a number right there. Not sure what it says. And yeah. Now I'll get you a close-up of him. So here's his face. Very cute. His ears. There looks to be another little flaw because it's oversprayed, but that's okay. It's right there. Thankfully, his ears seem really intact. He looks for the most part okay. And then his tail is thankfully not at all broken off at the tips or anything. It's very intact. Still disappointed in that, but it's okay. And for this side, thankfully there seems to not be any big mishaps with this. Thankfully he is very cute though. But I will not be keeping him, and he is actually going to be for sale very soon up on Facebook and my eBay. And then that is him. I have just realized his markings look like little puzzle pieces. That is very cute. But again, he is going to be up for sale very soon. He's very cute though. But that was very sad for packaging. So this was his bubble wrap. Since, you know, we have to downgrade on all the plastic. That was very disappointing. I understand they don't want to use as much plastic, but that was still very disappointing. So is the tail and ear situation. Not sure what to call that. And I will not even get started on that box. That is very sad and should not be happening. We pay so much money to get into clubs and the Collectors Club just to get models such as him, and they come with flaws, which for regular one models is understandable. And although we don't know how many of him was made yet, it is still very sad, and we do pay way too much to get flaws on models such as him. And sadly, it is very sad to see. But there's Heath, the 2024 first Collectors Club model of this year. And then they did actually put 2 breathing holes. There's one on one side of his mouth, and there's actually one underneath him. Enjoy!